Hello, my name is Howard Mullins, and this is Panda Problems by me, Howard Mullins, Angel Acosta Turin, and Milan Srivastava. Now, I will be showing you all the main problem, which is habitat loss. Alright? And now, habitat loss is caused by human activities, building roads and bridges, and agriculture. Alright? And then the effects of habitat loss is deforestation. And then deforestation will equal habitat loss, and which means that it will cut down their food supply. It will remove land that they were living in that they were used to, and then it also hinders their reproduction factor, meaning that their population isn't rising. Now we have possible solutions that I have came up with, and some of these possible solutions include habitat restoration, bamboo corridors, establishing nature reserves, and protecting existing panda habitat areas. Now, habitat restoration is when people collaborate and replant the bamboo trees that have been cut down either by humans or just, by like a storm or something. And then bamboo corridors, which is the picture on the right. It shows a tunnel, and the bamboo is like all around the tunnel, which separates the humans and the pandas, so that there's separation between the two. And then a nature reserve is a protected area of land or water set aside to preserve habitats, ecosystems, and wildlife, including rare and endangered species like our panda friends. And finally, the existing panda habitats are mainly in south central China, from 5,000 feet to 10,000 feet in mountainous areas and in the bamboo forests. These are the two most populous panda habitat areas, and we have to protect them.
Our proposed solutions each have strong advantages but also some challenges. First, habitat restoration helps rebuild forests and expand bamboo availability, which increases the amount of food and shelter for pandas. This directly supports population growth and ecosystem recovery. Second, bamboo corridors are important because they connect isolated panda groups, allowing movement and breeding between them, which improves genetic diversity and strengthens overall population. Third, nature reserves and legal protection give pandas secure areas where human activities like farming and construction are restricted, providing long-term safety for their habitats. However, each of these ideas has weaknesses too. Habitat restoration can unintentionally create isolated areas which still limit panda interaction. Bamboo corridors need constant care and funding to remain effective, making them expensive to maintain. And nature reserves, while helpful, protect only certain areas. Pandas outside those zones continue to face habitat loss and danger. This slide explains the implications and limitations of the four main solutions for panda conservation. Habitat restoration helps by rebuilding forests, which increases bamboo availability and expands the living space for pandas. However, restored areas can take many years to mature, and if they remain isolated, pandas may not be able to move between them. Bamboo corridors are designed to connect separated populations, allowing pandas to breed and improving genetic diversity, but they require long maintenance and funding to stay effective. Establishing nature reserves creates legally protected zones where pandas can live safely away from human threats, yet reserves only cover specific areas, so pandas outside these zones remain at risk. Finally, protecting existing areas preserves the habitats we still have and prevents further loss. However, enforcement can be weak, and human activities like logging or farming may still degrade these areas. Overall, each solution has benefits but also challenges that must be managed carefully to ensure pandas survive.
Conclusion: habitat loss remains the greatest threat to the survival of giant pandas. Human activities such as construction, agriculture, and deforestation continue to shrink their living spaces. However, solutions like habitat restoration, bamboo corridors, and protected nature reserves show that progress is possible when conservation efforts are consistent and well supported. While these strategies take time and resources, they not only help pandas recover but also protect entire ecosystems and fight climate change. By continuing to protect panda habitats and raising awareness, we can ensure that future generations will still have the chance to see these remarkable animals thrive in the wild. And here is our bibliography. Thank you.